Do you want a BAFTA?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll have a
You
BAFTA.
don't want a BAFTA? Okay. We're going to call you Denzel for the rest of the...
Oh, no.
let's talk BAFTAs. Go on.
I mean, yeah, to stick with Denzel for a second, he has been snubbed by the BAFTAs for his performance in Macbeth. I will say that as somebody who loved Macbeth, and I think I spoke about it last week a little bit, his performance is maybe not the strongest in it, I would say. It is a brilliant performance, but it's not his best and it's not the film's best. All it is just another in the long line of award snubs for Denzel Washington. And if he'd been nominated for it, I don't think he would have won it.
I don't know. I still think that a good performance from Denzel Washington is a pretty great thing.
It's a good performance from Denzel Washington is better than a great performance from a lot of other actors.
Yeah, exactly. But it's okay. They're giving it to Don't Look Up.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Don't.
How many nominations has Don't Look Up received? Did I watch a different film?
Best documentary.
I watched the cut you did, Tom. Jesus.
I mean, it was fine. It was okay. It was a bit rubbish.
There's good science behind it, though.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, points for science.
Science advisors all over the place on that movie.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes, we're happy about June, though, right? Best Mentat.
Best Mentat.
Yeah, we're happy. It's got 11 nominations. It's going to win all of the best superfluous stuff, like best costumes and best hats,
all the technical
best
stuff,
vehicles. It'll do all of the stuff around it, but it never win any of the key stuff it would be. It would be so cool if they stuck it with like best picture and best director, and they'll never do it. They give it all best effects and best sound and best sandwich. Just anything they'll give to it. It won't be the core. It won't be the top three. Those to Don't Look Up.
They need to change the way that all of these awards are given. I don't know if do you guys listen to Wittertainment, the Mark Commode and Simon Mayo podcast? So on last week's, they had Jason Isaacs on talking about his new film Mass, which apparently is supposed to be really good. And even he was saying, as a member of all these academies, I get sent all these films to watch and I don't have time. So I find out the ones that have got the big buzz and I only watch the ones that get the big buzz. So you find that all these people, it's an ever decreasing circle of the big ones are the ones that win everything because they're the only ones that these people watch. And it was...
Turns out the Academy is one big circle jerk. Who'd have thought it?
You just think, here's someone, on the one hand, he's bemoaning the fact that no one is going to give his small little film any nominations or anything because no one's seen it. And yet he's explaining exactly why no one has seen it. And he's guilty of it as everyone else is. So they've just got to change the whole way they do these things. Otherwise, it's not going to improve.
You've got to send these films to Mark because he'll actually watch them.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
We get some good nominations out of that. We're talking about snubs. Spider-Man. Why was that not given any nominations?
I wouldn't.
Do you know?
Because it's popular. That's why.
Yeah, it is.
Because they didn't upload it in time.
Is this true?
Is that
true? Yeah, they didn't upload it to get to the people to watch it in time.
Not for your consideration.
So therefore, it was not considered.
They did upload it in the other 19 universes, though. So
yeah,
it's like, but not the one that matches our own.
not ours.
Yep. Yes.
Bonkers.
That is
strange time.
That is the weirdest excuse for not getting in the internet age.
It's a nice get out, isn't it? Oh well, we didn't.
Oh, we forgot. We forgot to upload it.
Forgot.
Let's be honest. What would it have won? It would have won nothing.
Best costumes.
It's a
Spider-Man.
It's a huge
most
blockbuster.
Spider-Men.
Yeah.
Most Spider-Men.
Yeah, exactly.
Spoilers.
We are well into release schedule now. I think we're okay.
Right, we need to move this on. What are we talking about next?
Discs. Let's talk about discs. I did mention drives.
Oh, before we talk about discs,
no, we can't.
Come on,
Spider-Man. No. Go on. Yeah, go on.
We're not only the BAFTAs around the corner, but the nominations for the Razzies have also just been announced. So the Golden Raspberry Awards, the anti-Oscars, and they have a new category this year.
This isn't true.
It is true. 100% true.
It's my dream.
Their new category is worst performance by Bruce Willis in a 2021 movie, and there are 8 movies on the list.
That is
all of which have been reviewed by Cass.
That is the best. That is the absolute.
Finally,
that is my dream.
This is
It's a genuine category, is it?
A genuine category just for this year.
Suddenly has meaning.
By Bruce, yeah, it does totally. Someone is sitting up and going to give him an award for the worst performance out of all of his worst performances.
I bet they're AVF readers as well. That's where they got the idea from.
That is a phenomenal thing. It's just. Yeah,
what would you give it to, Kaz? Fortress? Siege?
I haven't seen Fortress yet. They offered it to me, and
you didn't have it in you.
I just passed the last 6 months of therapy, and I couldn't go back in. I think maybe that one, Out of Death.
Out of Death. That's a grand title.
Out of Death was pretty bad. Out of Death is up there. Is
that the running around the woods one?
They mostly were, all of them.
I vote for the one where Kaz said he fell asleep standing up. That one.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one. That's not Out of Death. That's another one with a generic title. I can't remember now. But basically in the story, it's like Hard Target, except he's not a hard target. He's asleep. He just goes to sleep for a bit because he's tired. And then all the bad guys hunting him decide he's not actually in the movie, so they got to hunt someone. So they start fighting each other, and then at the end, he shoots someone with a rocket or something, and that's it. It's over. The film's over. He shoots someone who's not in the same.
You just described Raccoon City there.
I did actually, yeah. Yeah, and funnily enough, in Raccoon City, it's the same actor who gets shot as by Bruce Willis in this movie.
Get out.
The world is conspiring against. Yeah, but you know what this means, don't you? It means that crappy Bruce Willis thing is going to be able to say the award-winning. Award-winning Out of Death, or whatever it's called. I guarantee you.
What it's called.